Divine Reflection. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Idalis and I am here to awaken you to your highest state of being. If you are feeling stuck in your life or just a period of stagnancy during the cold and harsh winter season, then this video will hopefully help you to get motivated and stay motivated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. Okay, so the first tip that I have for you to stay motivated during the winter, or if you're feeling a period of stuckness in your life in general, is to allow yourself the space to imagine and to dream what your ideal day would look like, what your ideal version of yourself would look like. Dream of your ideal life, especially in the winter when we are experiencing more time indoors. It's the perfect time to go within and to spend time with your thoughts and your inner world. And the best ways that I have been practicing dreaming my ideal life into reality is through the following. So creating mood boards on Pinterest is something that I really love and enjoy, and helps me to stay in the frequency of all that I wish to bring into my life. You could also create a digital vision board just by looking up images on Google and posting them to a blank document. And then you could save this document as your desktop screensaver, for example, so that you can attune to the frequency every time you get on your computer, or save it to your phone screen, which would help you to align with all of your dreams and all of your visions and your ideal self, right? Another way that I love to envision my ideal life, day, self is to listen to subliminal frequencies. When you can tap into the subconscious mind, you're able to reprogram your mind for the conscious mind to then pick up on and allow your core beliefs and the foundation of your mindset and your energy to then ripple out to affect your outer reality, which is a perfect thing to do during winter season. Again, when nature is in its more feminine state of being, we can reflect this energy in our own lives in a way that's also beneficial for the seasons to come. You can also start writing your own affirmations. Let's say you're manifesting confidence, right? You would write, "I am confident," over and over and over again until you feel that in your body and your energy, until you believe it. You could also say it out loud to yourself. You could also do a more stream of consciousness sort of way of affirming your ideal self, affirming your ideal day or vision that you have for your life by doing a sort of stream of consciousness where you write in present tense for at least a full page. You would write as if you are living that reality now. Buying a brand new journal and a pen and filling that journal with everything that you desire is a really beautiful way to use affirmations. You could also do visualization meditations. Guided meditations are really lovely to shifting your frequency for whatever it is that you desire. You could also charge a crystal with your intention. In my last video, I talk about ways to manifest with the full moon. You could create an herb jar. There are herbs with specific intention. You could carry this around with you. You could put it under your pillow, or use just a charm, something that represents the thing you're looking to call in. And the last thing I have for allowing yourself to imagine and to dream is to act as if you already are the person you wish to be, is to act as if you are living the life that you desire? What would the person in your future, what would your ideal self be doing right now if they could? And simply shifting your frequency to the end goal will allow your life to unfold in a way, or can set you up to align yourself more with that frequency. The next tip I have for you, if you are feeling stuck in your life or just want new ways to get motivated and stay motivated during the winter season, especially, is to set reasonable goals for yourself. Keyword reasonable. You know, the beginning of winter, Capricorn season, right, is a very slow moving energy. Although it's a great time to take initiative on something, you really want to take it one step at a time. So putting in just 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, if you're feeling, you know, extremely ambitious, you could even do 25 minutes a day. Devoting just a small amount of time to your goal, to your desire, to yourself, to filling your own cup is a really great way to motivate yourself, right? This way you're not taking on large tasks, and you're also not setting goals that seem so far out of reach. And setting a timer even is a great way to start taking action in alignment with the current energies. Also, allowing yourself to be proud of the achievements that you're making, right? Allow yourself to be proud at the end of the time you spent to devoting yourself to your goal, instead of being in the state of constantly desiring or in a state of feeling bad for yourself for not having that thing already, or not being the way you think that you should be or want to be, right? In this way, you can continue to stay motivated along your path. Write a list even of the things that you've accomplished. Write a list of all of the things that are great about who you are right now. The third tip that I have for you is to build a routine specifically for the winter season, right? Build a winter routine, because the physical environment that we live in is a different sort of reality to deal with. We also have to shift our states of being so that we can align with the current energies. Finding time to dive into the inner world is also going to be beneficial during this time as well. So maybe taking up a meditation practice, getting back into it, or revamping the way that you meditate could be something you do. If you're looking for new ways to meditate, I have a blog post about meditation. I also have a blog post about the winter solstice, which happens on December 21st. And there's even a blog post about the practice of creating a ritual for your life. You can find the links to all of those down below in the description on my website, healinglightandstardust.com. I hope to see you there. You can also become a member, post to my forum, and share spiritual news and things that inspire you. Another thing that you can do is create an at-home workout, right? Because it is colder outside, we may not want to leave the house, right? So building a workout routine at home could be something that you do during the winter season specifically, or whenever you're feeling sort of lower energy. Reading, journaling, anything that brings you into your internal space, your internal world, is going to be something that you want to focus on. Create a meal plan of seasonal foods. You could practice getting good at something, right? What's something you've always wanted to learn that you felt you haven't been able to do in the past, or have let go of, or figured you didn't have enough time for. Now we have more time, right, for ourselves. And devoting yourself to learning something new builds a sense of confidence that you can set goals for yourself and stick to them. As mentioned in the previous tip, it only takes 5, 10, or 25 minutes a day to build up that habit in your life. You could also, if you have the privilege of doing so, work from your bed. Work from your bed, answer emails, you know, do what you have to do or do what you can do on your laptop. Spending time alone is also obviously very beneficial, or creating a cozy day indoors with your loved ones could be something that you do during this time. Also, set the mood for yourself, right? Light a candle, make that extra yummy cup of hot cocoa, light that incense, and create a environment for yourself that makes your at-home time a relaxing space. The more you put into this space, this time that you are carving out for yourself, the more excited you'll be to do it. And lastly, I have make time to rest. Now, within our culturescape, unfortunately, resting can be seen as something that is only for lazy people, or people who aren't going anywhere in their lives, who are maybe perhaps even irresponsible or selfish, right? And I think it's really important to shift this idea that rest is something for lazy, selfish, irresponsible people to do, and to make it something for people who value their mental health, who value their physical well-being, and who understand and who listen to their intuitive nature and value themselves enough to give themselves time to rest. Being in a constant state of motion is not natural for the human body and is not a natural thing that we see within nature. And so we too need to prioritize resting and allowing our bodies, our minds, to also have the space to heal, right? When we're sleeping, that's when the body is repairing itself. So with that being said, you know, take that extra nap, allow yourselves that extra hour to sleep in. Again, make your time that you're setting out to rest a comforting space. Get some warm blankets. Get some, you know, ingredients to make warming elixirs and teas. Make a list of movies you want to see or shows that you want to binge, right, on Netflix or HBO or whatever. Honestly, this is coming from a person who is maybe too introverted. So, you know, spending time alone and making a comforting space for myself is something that's really natural for me. But if it's not as natural for you, maybe set some time to create a comforting space of rest with others, with friends, with family. But if you can, you know, also make time to be alone and to dive in again to your internal world and deepen into your inner self, right? Because that is the access to higher states of consciousness and gives you access to really the entire universe. The entire universe is able to unfold for you when you allow yourself this time to sit with yourself. And also start doing more of the things you love, or discover more things you love. Those are all of my tips for you for feeling stuck and staying motivated. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments which tip is your favorite and how you stay motivated during the winter or when you're feeling stuck. Definitely check out the blog, subscribe to the email list, book a session with me. I do astrology, psychic, and healing sessions. So if you want to align with my frequency, there are so many ways to do so. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. Love you so much. Bye!